Hello and welcome to Sibelius Hall in Lahti in Finland. We are now in the main hall, main lobby actually of the Sibelius Hall, and today we start these classic live backstage programs from here.
The Symphony Romeo Juliet by Hector Berlioz. It's always the question about this piece, because this is a piece that includes chorus, 3 soloists and a big romantic orchestra. The question always is it a symphony, is it a cantata, is it even an opera, because it's taken from Romeo and Juliet? Well, the answer is, quite simply put, it's a symphony that has parts of it written like a cantata. If we all remember that a couple of years before Berlioz even wrote the symphony, there was probably the most famous symphony ever written, just presented to the audience. I'm talking about Beethoven's Symphony No. 9. That's also clearly a symphony with a part of it working like a cantata, the very famous last movement. In this piece, it works pretty similar and a little bit different. It's not only the last movement that works like a cantata, it's also in the middle of the piece. But we have to understand that the main focus of the piece is the orchestra. And then there is another part which is very unusual and very interesting, which is the role of the chorus. The chorus is divided in 3 different sections, and one of the sections works as a commentator. So you hear music, then the chorus kind of sings something like a recit and comments, and then comes the next piece, which is very unusual for the times in which the piece was written. I think that what the audience can expect is a very unusual piece. The language of Hector Berlioz, which we of course know from his Symphonie Fantastique, is quite unusual. And if we recall that at the time this piece was written, it was a huge revolution, and many people thought Berlioz is just crazy. Berlioz is a composer that probably wrote in a manner that was 50 years ahead of time, and I think the audience will really enjoy that. It's a very romantic symphony. Most of the music tends to be a little bit on the quiet side, so the enormous outbursts of energy are not there all the time. And I think the experience is really very interesting, in such that you hear the wonderful orchestra here in Lahti. Really, they have to play it all.